Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm back again with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be taking a look at the NUROUM 360 Pro. And this is more so of just a conference camera. It's not just your ordinary webcam that you'd use, for example, if you're going to be on Zoom or even just doing a presentation. But before I even get into all the intricacies and all the feats that I found interesting about this device and something that I like, just make sure you subscribe just so you can stay tuned for more videos like this. So first things first, this thing does stand out, right? Like it's going to be the center of attention. It's not just a camera that you can just hide away in a corner or even put at the top of your monitor if you're used to doing so. This one is more so going to be one that is going to focus on literally the entire room. So if you're going to use it, you need to be aware that pretty much everything within a 360-degree radius of the camera is going to be visible, and it makes sense, right? Like it's meant to be used for conference rooms and big board meetings type areas. I personally don't have a conference room of my own, and I don't run meetings, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if all the qualities of this camera are what you need or what you're looking for. It has three modes to begin with, and those three modes, you can play around with it how you want. The most important thing about this device is, yeah, it does have the buttons on there. They're touch capacitive, which in my opinion, for a device like this, I do prefer touch capacitive buttons than just ordinary clicky ones. But yeah, you can control it using the remote, which is going to be the most vital thing, right? Because you don't really want to be moving up and about just to be able to change the modes and different levels or whatever you want to be changing, even the volume. And for me, I think that's really good, and it's a big positive for a device, especially like this, because if it's a bunch of people sitting around in a boardroom, it's just going to disrupt the whole flow. If there's just someone that needs to get up to go adjust the camera and switch it and just be able to point it to different people and so on. So you don't have to do all that. And I know devices like this do come with remotes, but if they ever did not come with remote, that would make me give the review a low score, a minimum, because like using something like this without a remote is just extremely inconvenient. And the thing about this too, it's designed to be an all-round type device. So it also has a speaker, so you can be also hearing what's being transmitted at the same time. It has microphones, like six microphones, I believe. So it's going to pick up audio from all around, right? Like again, a 360-degree angle. So whoever is speaking from whatever angle, it's still going to be able to pick up the voice and transmit it. And the audio, from what I heard, it's actually pretty good. And I can that with a device like this, the audio can get really loud. So depending on what room you're in or what you want to be transmitted over the speaker, you can get it really loud, and it will be able to be audible for everyone in the room. The device connects via USB-C. Now, initially, I thought it was going to be USB-C that powers the device, but it comes with its own power device. And then you can connect the USB-C, then plug it to your computer, your laptop, whatever you want to use to be able to use the camera. And it's a plug and play. Like you really don't have to be doing a lot of software installation or even downloading like extra stuff just to be able to use it. So as soon as you plug it in, I have both a Windows and a Mac, and as soon as you plug it in, you just go your camera app, whichever one you're using, and you'll be able to see and test how it looks and just play around with it there. Now, I did notice that there is a little bit of lag, but not like lag that like makes it unusable. Lag that would make sense for connecting an external device. Like you open your mouth and it'll be like a second late, or you'll flick something and it'll be a second late. Like things that just okay, it makes sense, but it's not going to be unusable because of the lag. It's just like 1 second, and I see it all the time when it comes to external devices, especially external cameras being plugged into computers. It's just ordinary, but it's just something I thought I would point out. And the quality is a 1080p camera, which is good, but I still notice like some noise, like a little bit of noise here and there when I was using the camera. Is it could be crisper, to put it in layman's terms. And it's also a cool device in that like the camera can rotate, so you can play with it, right? And then you can literally rotate it around the entire room, or you don't have to do that, but it literally captures anything in the entire room. The bottom line for the device, I think it's a good device, right? It's not obviously going to be for everyone, in that not everybody needs something like this if you're just going to be holding an interview over Zoom, right? Like if it's just you one-on-one. And on top of that, like if you do want to use it, then you still can. It's not like it's going to be a crime to have something like this. It's just more intended for like boardrooms and big white spaces. If there's going to be multiple people speaking in that situation, things good. The voice pickup is great. The audio, especially also when it's transmitting the audio, is also really good. So this device, I think it's a really cool device. It's awesome, but I don't know if it's just going to be for everyone. And that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think, Khadija, and I'm out.